Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. I go by Francella Bella. I'm a Jamaican living in Japan, and if you stumbled across this channel by chance, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have been here with me for the long haul, welcome back to the video. Yes, happy new year. That's the first thing I want to say to everybody. Happy new year. And if you are on the channel for the new year, I really appreciate your time and love that you guys are tuning in, because when you tune in, it gives me motivation, to make a lot more content like this for you guys. So I wanted to come on here because I started the year with intention, and I want to just talk a little bit about that so that you guys can know that even if the year started a little bit misaligned, or if you started and you felt like, oh, I didn't do my vision board, or I didn't create any goals or have any new year resolution, at least you will know that you have time. You still have time to start the year with intention. How did you guys start your year? For me, it was a little bit misaligned. I felt like I wasn't ready. I felt like I didn't even look at my vision board to see what are the things that I needed to take off that I've already accomplished. And I didn't do much. So I actually wanted to restart my year as quickly as I could, like as early as I could. Not quickly, but earlier, before the year gets to like Valentine's Day or spring, that kind of vibe. So I wanted to start my year with alignment, with intention. And so, because I know my birthday was coming up and all of these things, I was feeling the elements. Yes, I'm not so sure if you guys are in tune with your spiritual self, but yeah, I'm in tune with mine. And sometimes when I feel off, I know that I need to connect with the elements. So that's one of the things I had in mind for my birthday. I wanted to connect with the elements, and I wanted to realign myself so that I'll be able to focus on all my goals that I want to accomplish this year. So if you didn't start the first after the countdown or the 1st of January, you still have time, because I did mine today and it's my birthday weekend. So yeah, how did I do that? What are some of the things that I do to lock into my element? So one of the things I do is that I go to the ocean. Hey y'all, welcome to my happy place. Some people go to church, some people stay home and they sage and they chakra ray a lot of energies away so that they can make way for new energies. Some people in Japan go to the shrine, they do hatsumode, they pray, they give thanks and gratitude to the gods and hope for a beautiful new year. Lots of great health, success, whatever their plans are. I was talking with a Japanese guy and he said he went to the god of soccer. I'm not so sure what the shrine is called. I think he says Komodo. Listen, you can't depend on me to remember these things. But he said he went to a shrine and it's the god of soccer because he wants to play more soccer this year. In Jamaica, we say football is the same thing. So yeah, he wanted to do that. So he actually went to the shrine. So a lot of people go to the shrine and do those things. A lot of people buy amulets that they wear on their arms and things like that. And some people check their feng shui. Yeah, Chinese zodiac, all kinds of stuff. I did check one of those zodiac things because I like zodiac signs from when I was like 13 at high school. That was a thing for all the young girls. So yeah, I'm still into zodiacs. So one of the things I did was actually check the color for the new year. Of course, I knew the type of year it was, and I wanted to check the colors because colors, fragrances, aroma, they do a lot for my energy. And if I'm wearing a color that could give me a little oomph, a little bit of extra energy or just keep me on that frequency that I want to be on, then I am all about that. So I checked the colors, the lucky colors for this year. Turns out they're easy for me to remember because they're red, green, and gold, which is the Rasta color. So orange is also a color of the year. So I was wearing orange today. And I actually wore orange in the morning, and I also wore orange in the night. Yeah, I had this suit that I wanted to wear for my birthday, so I made sure to put it on with some neutral tones, and it actually turned out to be a fantastic outfit, in tune with my frequencies. Maybe some people will be like, what color? I don't believe that. But to each his own, right? I like checking those things, and I find that they help me with my energy, with my intuition, with my intentions, with everything that I want to do. So I make sure that I try not to wear colors that are just not gonna give me the level of high that I need to stay in tune with my elements, my spiritual, my goals, my intentions, things like that. So yeah, that's one of the things I do. So those are some of the things that I do to help me to keep in alignment, to help me to be on the wavelength of the frequency that I want to be on, and to help support me, my well-being, my goals, my self-care. And speaking of self-care, I know a lot of people do self-care routines like writing in journals, having gratitude jars, and things like that. For me, the first thing that helps me with my systems is my alarm clock. It might sound strange, but I get up at 5:45 every day, and that helps me to start my day on time, all the time. And my body clock is just up at 5:45. Even if I didn't set my alarm, my body is up and activated. So if you have a system in place, that also will help you. And one of the quotes that I learned when I was a kid is I think it's by Quincy Jones, but don't quote me on that. It says, once a task has started, never leave it until it's done. Be the leader, great or small, do it well or not at all. I carry that with me, that principle with me all the time, incorporate it into my life and everything that I do. So if you guys have a quote or something that you remember that you were taught when you were a kid, that might also help you with your systems. So yeah, dig deep into your spiritual and pull it out and start your year with intention. Another thing people do is self-care. I do self-care too. And this year I started using the Ultimune line for the Shiseido collection. This one, the red one. For what I wanted, I found some products that I think I could keep in rotation for a while. It's working so far. I had issue of like the blood not flowing in my face the way it should flow, so like issues with hydration. Yeah, so I actually got the Ultimune collection because that will help me with my hydration problem. Using it for like 4 months and saw drastic changes already, like hands down. Skin brighter, skin look plumped, alive, everything just look fresh. Fresh and so clean. Yeah, like that. So I'm using the Ultimate collection. This is actually my serum, so I'm going to show you the things that I use in the Ultimate collection because I have them with me. This is a face wash. I choose to wash my face in the nighttime and also in the morning time. After the cleansing foam, I go in with my toner. This is the Ultimate toner. Love it. Love the smell. Love everything. It doesn't really have a smell. It just smells like nature. It smells fresh. I like that about it. So after the cleanser, and this cleanser is actually good for taking off makeup. So if you wear makeup from time to time, you're going out on your birthday, feel like you want to glam up, no problem. You can also use this to help you remove your makeup, which is really cool. I like that. Yeah, some people use oil cleansing and then cleanser. I just use this and it absolutely works for me. So I love that about it. Cleansing, toner, they call it essence. I had an issue with facial products when I came to Japan because I didn't know what the essence was and I didn't know what the lotion was, and I would do my research on Hada Labo and all of these brands and like try to figure out what these things were and how I could use them. Now I realize that the essence is actually the toner. So this is my toner, and I use my toner right after I do my cleansing, and then I go in with my serum, my Ultimune serum. Pump, 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 4 pumps. Put it on my face. After that, I just add some moisturizer. This is actually a sample that I got during Christmas when they were having their Christmas events, like Christmas holiday season specials and bargains and Christmas gifts. They actually put a sample in one of my orders. I went to shop at Shiseido in December. Cute! Look at that. Nice packaging and packaging wrapping. Ooh, look at that. This is a free gift from Shiseido. It's the Essential Energy Hydrating Cream. I bought that. I got that. This is crazy.
It says Christmas sweets. Oh, Christmas sweets caramel. And the red one is strawberry. And then we have a milk one.
This is the Hydrating Cream, Essential Energy Hydrating Cream. And it's actually really good. Keeps my face hydrated throughout the day. Love it. I also have sunscreen that I bought from Shiseido, but I'm not so sure where that is right now. But yeah, in the daytime I use sunscreen. In the nighttime I just use all these products. Yes. And self-care is one of the things that I use to stay in tune with my elements and my spirituality and everything, you know. Like, there's so many things that you could do. I love self-care because it's like really cool. I also do candles because I'm a candle maker. I light a candle every day morning when I have a lot of time, like a Sunday morning. I light my candles, I let it go for like 4 hours. Love that. And at nighttime, if I come home early, say like, I know you guys are gonna say this is not early, you know, but if I come home at like 7:40, and sometimes I do get home a little earlier, like at 5 or something, yeah, before the sun sets, and I light up my candle and I just meditate. Love that. One of my best self-care routines is just candles lit, meditation, zen mode activated. So yeah, if you guys love zen and love zen mode, stay tuned because I'm gonna share a little bit more about my candles this year, and like, I'm so super excited. Can't wait. Thank you guys. Oh, if you stayed with this video till the end, I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and to keep up with me on Instagram at Francella Bella, Francella_Bella, and you can also like, share, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already on the YouTube channel. We love new subbies, and we love when our subbies that we had before share our video. So yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. Yes, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. So see you around, guys. Bye.